All right, and we are doing the Transformers Generations Unite Warriors UW4 Decepticon Constructicons Combiner Devastator set by Takara Tomy. This is the Japanese version or Takara Tomy version of the previously released two versions of the Combiner Wars Devastator. I'm sure you all knew that. If you've seen my latest haul video, this is what the packaging looks like. Unite Warriors, Takara Tomy with that fantastic artwork. On the back has the Photoshop version of the toy, each and every one of them. Takara Tomy really does better. The packaging is exactly the size, I feel, is exactly the same as the Hasbro version. Even the way they were packed, when you pull out there's like a cardboard tray with everybody in it, and the extra accessories are on the back. I think they're packaged the same way as Hasbro, but Takara obviously has the better artwork on the box. Very nice instruction booklet. It's all in black and white, very highly detailed. You're never gonna get lost with this instruction booklet. Just very nice, very detailed. And on the back is some funny comic book artwork. And you have Grapple with them. They're trying to build something, I think. Oh, and you get Omega Supreme. I didn't even notice that. Omega Supreme, some crystals. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Trailbreaker's right here. Didn't even see him there. Yeah, it's a funny little comic book illustration. Okay, so this review is going to be divided into three parts. Just like the Defensor set that I did. We're going to talk about robot mode and compare it with the Hasbro version. Hasbro version being the basic plain vanilla Devastator, not the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Second part of the video, we'll talk about comparisons in alt mode. I won't show you guys how to transform them because you've already seen me transform these guys, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to compare robot mode. Then the next video we'll compare alt mode, and the third and last video we'll compare the combine mode. Okay, so let me just back these guys up. Okay. I think we should start with the accessories they came with. The guns, or the big ass gun, I think is right. Should I move the camera? Yeah, I think I should move the camera. Okay, there we go. Much better. So just the lighting's a little bit off. Okay, talking about the gun, this one is a little bit loose on my copy. It's coming out as a very deep purple, but it's actually a very light Decepticon purple, and it's exactly the same. As I'm looking at it right now, they're exactly the same as the Hasbro version, so nothing's changed. The Hasbro version is a little bit tight. This one is a little bit loose for some weird reason. So it's exactly the same, nothing changed with that. Okay, that's done. The crest, I think, is also exactly the same. Paint apps and the molding. This is the Hasbro version, and this is the Takara Tomy version. Exactly the same. They didn't change anything. Yep, as far as I can tell, exactly the same. Here's the tricky bit. Not the tricky bit. The interesting bit is the fists, which also turn into these missile launchers. And already you can see the Takara version is a heck of a lot better. They got the painted missile heads, and it's going to have a purple fist. Okay, versus the Hasbro version, which Hasbro just slapped on some silver on it. And you see there's even that like silver armband on it. Well, this one doesn't have that. It's got black fists. This one's a purple fist, and the missiles are not painted, just the silver thing. So clearly, again, superior product by Takara Tomy. Okay, so let's start with the big guy first. Let's start with Long Haul. And as you can see, these Constructicons will have their G1 homage individual blaster pistols, which is great, and a little bit more articulation and paint apps than the Hasbro version. So you guys move to the side. We'll focus on the big guy first. So Long Haul, let me show you the Hasbro version. See if you can spot the differences. You can already see that there's more green with this one. It looks more like the toy. Well, Hasbro looks more like the one in the show. I don't know. I could be wrong. But Takara seems to always want to make their versions, their masterpiece versions, their generations versions, their 10K versions, just like the toy, or just more detailed. As you can see, there's more detailing, whereas in the Hasbro version, there's a little bit of, there's paint apps missing here and there. The headlamps is blacked out on top. Nothing more. The head sculpt seems to be the same. I'm not mistaken. Purple hands. They just move in and out. The hands of this new one are in black, just like the toy. It's got a bicep swivel. It's got a hinge elbow and another one that moves for transformation. So clearly, the more superior mold is the long haul mold. So this is all done in silver. Actually, I like that silver, but if you want to make it more G1 accurate, get this one with only this one as silver. I think there's more green to him, green chest. This one is done in purple, and yeah, as far as I can tell, that's it. Tempo is on this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's long haul. Let's go to Mixmaster. I'm gonna move to the side. So again, Mixmaster he just looks so cool, the Takara version, even without getting the Hasbro version. So he's got his pistol, very nice, and this is the Hasbro version. Already you can see the green seems to be the same for both versions. The green looks the same. As you can see, there's obviously more paint with the Takara version. It's the more accurate chest than this one. You get the Decepticon emblems, very different. No paint right here, but they got paint here. So it's a mix. There's some parts that the Hasbro version looks like, some parts that the Takara version looks nicer. There's more silver with this one than here. On the sides, you get to see that this one is silver and this one is purple. And differences in articulation. They have the same, everything else is the same for the legs and the arms and the head. Head seems to be the same for both, but it's the elbow that's different. This one just goes, oh no, the elbows are the same, my bad. So yeah, it's got a swivel forearm and a hinge elbow, same with this one. So good job, Hasbro. Takara didn't do too much with Mixmaster. Same, just different thing. Oh, and the legs are looser on this one and this one. Okay, that's Mixmaster. Let's go to Bonecrusher, the bulldozer. If you remembered my review for the Hasbro version, I was complaining about the flimsy hips transformation. He has this blaster, but Takara I think did a better job on this one, because this one seems to stay, whereas this one you just try and move the legs and it comes off quite easily, whereas Takara version it just tends to stay a little bit better. So that's nice. Thank you, Takara, for doing that. There's more silver on him, but he looks more like the toy with less silver. So it's really up to you. And the sides, they're both painted, but the arms painted on this one. So Hasbro, I think, wins it for the Bonecrusher in terms of paint apps, but in terms of the mold, still superior mold for the Takara Tomy version. Okay. Next, who should we do next? We'll do Hook. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, his hanging figures all over. So Hook, look at him, looks very, very nice. He's got his small little pistol right here, very nice. Let's look at the Hasbro version. Let's look at they're both painted, that's great. The cockpit seems to be painted both. The purple is the same, the green is the same, but as you can see, on this one is silver, and this one is both red, so there's more symmetry with that. The chest plate is all silver, whereas the Hasbro version has purple on it. I don't know why they did that. Oh, they used more paint, obviously. Head sculpt seems to be the same. Waist, this one is more red. This one is red and black. I still like the Takara version better. I like that all silver chest. No detail here. He's got some detail here, right there, gold, but this one is black here. So I still like this one. Looks more like the toy. Maybe looks more like the show or the comic book. Okay, so that's Hook. Okay, then we'll do. Oh, sorry, that's Scavenger. What was I saying? I said Hook. Sorry, Scavenger. My bad. This is Hook. So that's Scavenger, and this is Hook. As you can already see, I mean, just by the boom, the crane boom, the Hasbro version just wins it. Just a lot of purple and silver on it. This one's all silver. It doesn't, I was actually expecting this one to actually a telescope or something like that, but it doesn't. Head sculpt seems to be the same. Chest, as you can see, there's less black. There's more black here. The waist paint, there's a lot better looking one here. More silver on the abs. More silver on the legs, less silver here. And articulation seems to be the same with swivel forearm there. Yep, basically the same. The only articulation different, I think, is with long haul, which I already showed you. So, okay, lastly, we'll do the Scrapper, the leader of the Constructicons. Okay. And yeah, they also changed his articulation. Just like Long Haul, they've given him some wrists. Bicep swivel, hinge elbows, whereas this one is just bicep elbow. Not bicep elbow, bicep swivel, but no hinge elbows. So that's the main difference. The head sculpt, I think this is the one that's different. This one's all black, just like the toy. It's got some silver on him. Don't know why. I think I like this one better. But this one has, oh, it's not just all black. There's a little bit of a dark metallic gray on his faceplate. That's great. I like him now. He's got his big ass rifle. As you can see, more silver, less red. There's more red here. Decepticon logo. There's more paint on this one, in the waist piece. Less silver on his abs. Legs are painted the same on the back. For the Takara version, you get the Decepticon logo or sticker. I think it's a sticker or tempo sticker. Looks like a sticker on the scoop, and then for the Hasbro version, you get it right here. It's just painted on. Cab looks the same. Yep. All right. So that's that. That's the robot differences. I still think Takara Tomy wins it. More than the Hasbro version, but it's really up to you. I personally think the Takara paint apps came out better. So stay tuned for part 2. We'll talk about them in vehicle mode. Thanks for watching.